So it's exactly 11 a.m. on Thursday, April 20th, and I keep having to step out into the hallway to get fresh air, and I keep having to leave this door open to ventilate my space because starting at around 8:15 this morning, the psychopath who keeps accessing the vacant bathroom of Unit 78, which is directly behind my bathroom and my kitchen sink, has been smoking and burning nauseating, sickening smelling substances directly against the shared wall of Unit 78's bathroom with my bathroom, and filling my bathroom and my kitchen sink area with sickening odors and fumes that are not coming from the hallway. I mean, I've been in and out of the hallway half a dozen times over the last few hours. There are no fumes or odors in the hallway. And the landlord is refusing to do anything about this. At the same time, the psychopath who is sitting in the bathroom of 78 smoking has been using some type of remote capacity stun gun device or tasering device or something like that that remotely zaps me while I'm in my unit, and usually zaps me when I'm trying to do things that are, personal or private. So this is surveillance-based assault and surveillance-based harassment. I mean, everybody knows that there's some type of audio or visual surveillance devices in this unit, and I keep getting harassed pretty aggressively from the psychopath in the bathroom of 78, and sometimes the thug directly below in 76, or the sex offender directly next door in 88, whenever I happen to do anything that involves the removal of clothing or some kind of personal hygiene activity. And the landlord's just not doing anything about that at all. There's also no heat in this unit, so last night it was 39 degrees outside, like really cold. There hasn't been heat in this unit for months. The heat went out in like December of 2022, which was like 4.5 months ago, and never came back on. The only time that the heat is actually on in this unit is when it's like 65 degrees outside, and then someone seems to think it's funny to turn the heat on in this unit to like 90 so that it's like insanely hot in here. And there's obviously some kind of messing around with the heating system. But the reason I'm making this video right now is that yesterday afternoon, while I was kind of in and out of this unit, taking out trash and hanging, shaking out clothing items, the thug who lives 2 doors down in Unit 87 was arrested by the police. So this is the notice that was on his door this morning. So this is Unit 87. So this guy was arrested yesterday. He was hauled out of here by the police. Apparently he's in prison, or he was arrested. The police knocked on his door. I was actually standing in the front stairwell area shaking out some sheets, and the police asked him to come with them. So the landlord keeps renting to criminals, verifiably, who keep getting arrested and hauled out of here, and then these kinds of notices are posted on their door. But they do nothing about the criminal activities of the sex offenders and the psychopaths who they rent to. So yeah, that just happened. In the meantime, they keep taking action against my tenancy because I bring up legitimate complaints about the behaviors of other tenants or the state of disrepair in my unit, and the landlord doesn't like to address any kind of problem or issue that is their responsibility and their jurisdiction to take care of. So again, the creep in 87 was arrested yesterday by the police. They hauled him out of here while I was standing in the front stairwell shaking out some sheets, and there's a notice on his door, and the management, does not do anything about the criminal behaviors and activities of the thugs and psychopaths who they choose to rent to. But when I bring up legitimate concerns about the safety of my unit, then they take me to court on trumped up and fabricated charges, claiming that I somehow violated the lease by pointing my phone at tenants and harassing these other tenants. No,